Hey guys, I'm Chris from Creator.
And this is Colin from Creator.
And we're here to talk to you guys about an event called BuildCon. BuildCon is going to take place in New Horizon Mall, and it's going to be Alberta's largest Lego competition. And to talk about BuildCon, we're going to actually do some Lego things today. And I got a set for Colin to build. And Colin, should be right beside you.
Yeah, I got it right here. So it looks like Chris dropped off this awesome set for us. It's actually set number 75209, which is Han Solo's Landspeeder. And I've actually built this set before, but today we wanted to be able to build it together and do a review on it. But Chris, I actually wanted to do something a little bit different, a little bit of a twist.
What do you have in mind?
I actually wanted to challenge you to a speed building competition with this set instead. So we can see you can build it the fastest, and then after that we can go ahead and review it. How does that sound?
That sounds awesome. Let's do it.
All right, so how about we crack these boxes open, get those poly bags out, and then we can see who can build this the fastest. All right, so let's open up these boxes and see what we got inside.
Good.
So it looks like for this set we got bag number 1, bag number 2, bag number 3, and of course, our handy dandy instruction guide.
Yep.
So how we're gonna start this is, we'll lay out our poly bags, we'll grab bag number 1, get our instructions to page number 1, and as soon as we tear that poly bag, that's gonna be the beginning of the competition. So Chris, do you have your bag ready to go?
Give me a second. I'm just flipping to page 1. Bag number 1 ready to go.
Sounds good. In 3, 2, 1, go.
So, looks like there's big parts and small parts. I like to keep my small parts off to the side.
Yeah, so we got a small bag in there as well.
And make sure you check check your bags for everything.
It wouldn't be the first time that we thought we were missing a piece when really it was just inside the poly bag.
Right. So it looks like the first person to be built is Mr. Han Solo.
Correct.
Put them on the side here. All right, so. Now, here's a cool thing. So up top right here are the parts that you need. So if you guys are ever doing a speed build challenge, that'd be great for if you have a partner and they can find your parts for you ahead of time.
Yeah, if you could have somebody and you're in a team sorting out parts and looking ahead at the pages to see what's coming up next, they can actually make a big difference in how fast you're able to build something, because you don't have any time wasted searching for parts because you know exactly what you need.
And make sure you guys look at the step numbers up top here so that you don't skip anything out. Oh, I love every spaceship needs to have a cockpit. This is awesome. Their step 15 gives you a cockpit.
Nice.
With all the controls. And it's always good to have all the necessary parts for an engine and a spaceship, all the things to make it feel more realistic.
When you build spaceships, Chris, do you usually try to include a cockpit? Like an actual internal seat they can fit, or?
Yeah, I try to build on minifig scale, but it depends on the scale that you're building. There's a minifig scale, there's micro scale, and sometimes micro scale, you can't really fit a person in there.
That's true.
They're just small. But yeah, it's every spaceship should have a cockpit, if you can fit.
And the way this part coming into shape is with the use of some printed parts. So they have some consoles printed. Do you like printed parts, Chris?
Oh, I love printed parts. Like they're something I always get excited for because it makes it feel more real. Like stickers or printed, I would prefer printed just because you don't have a chance of ruining the stickers. Oh, there's a little container. Sweet.
On the inside?
Yeah. There's a little box.
Nice.
I wonder what it holds. Do we put anything in there? I don't think so. I guess it's just something for Han to use in the future.
Maybe it'll come in useful in steps to come, maybe not.
All right. Looks like I am done this big. Poof. Huh.
Nice.
There you go.
What do we got? Any extra parts left over in this bag, or do we?
Yeah, I got a bunch of studs and a flat round tile. So I got these guys. I got a pink, green, pearl gray, and black.
Nice.
So that's
bonus when you
one
get
for me.
few
Let's
extra.
How are you doing, Colin?
Yeah, got my last 3 grills going on.
Sweet.
3, and that goes on the left. And there we go.
So
Bag
far, so good.
out of the way. A little bit behind Chris, but we'll see if we can catch him in bag 2. All right, Chris. Well, looks like you took round 1 with bag number 1. You want to start us off with bag number 2 here?
Perfect. I got my bag 2 right here.
Got mine as well.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip.
Okay.
So it looks like bag 2 is off to a very interesting start. We got, looks like the side piece of our spacecraft.
Yeah, it might be. It's definitely covered in vents and has some nice rounded features to it. So it looks like it would be a good place to start for the side of the vehicle. So hopefully that's what it is.
And it's got, now in this bag, we actually have plenty more earth blue color parts. So
That's
actually
right.
quite nice.
The first bag only had a few. You can see where we left off. There's a bit of earth blue on the top, a smooth there. But this bag, sorry, has a lot more, as you mentioned, blue parts. So it must be for the exterior. We've moved on from the interior.
man. Don't tell me Colin's done already.
It looks like I've got 2 pieces to go.
Did I?
Ingot pieces, 2 black ingots right there, just to finish off what looks like the front portion. And that's bag 2 done for Colin. It is 1-1, which means we are going to the 3rd bag in a tie. So Chris, while you finish that up, I'll just tell them about what pieces we have left over. So in this bag, the extra piece that we have is a dark gray cheese slope. We have a 1x1 in the dark blue that we all really like. There's a black short bar piece extra, and then this guy here, which I think you said, what do you guys call it, a tap piece?
Yeah, it looks like a tap.
A little tap. So that's what you get for the extra pieces in that one. And yeah, that's it for bag number 2, and we'll see who can come out ahead in bag number 3. All right, Chris. So 1-1 going into the last bag number 3. We'll see who can take it home. I'll give this one a countdown at 3, 2, 1, go.
The whole thing is getting covered in dark blue, which is really nice.
Yeah, a lot more dark blue in this bag as compared to the first bag, so.
Well, this one looks like it's shaping up. We're finishing up the cockpit, and I'm adding the bucket handle. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that bucket handle is going to be our handle for steering. So you gotta, if you're gonna put a minifig in here, if you're gonna put Han in here, you're gonna need that steering wheel to get away from all the bad guys.
Do you think it's interesting, Chris, that they decided to give you the steering handle portion in a 3rd bag when we actually put that clip piece in during the first step?
Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe it's just because I have a feeling that the designers thought that we might lose that piece. And because we're building so much and moving around, that this piece might get bumped off.
Okay.
So maybe they thought ahead and thought, hey, look, these guys might lose this. So maybe we'll put it later.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Oh, Colin,
Yes.
look, we're going upside down.
Oh, back underneath?
Back underneath. And it does look like landing gear. Look at that.
There you go.
That is cool.
Not exactly what I would have expected. These are tiny, tiny little landing gears or tiny little wheels. But I think that I think they made the height just perfect on these. Yeah.
But it looks like floating.
This rolls really well, but you can't even see the wheels. It's perfectly.
Oh, you're right.
So it looks just
That
like
is
a scooter.
smooth. Oh, okay, that's so cool. I see it now. I almost missed that. It blended with my table, so I'm like, what piece is that gonna go on? That's a bad thing, guys. I confused myself. Now I think I'm gonna lose. It might cost me the game.
Put the last piece in.
What? Are you serious?
Yep, that's it. That's the
No!
It looks like at the last minute, a little bit of
What?
clear thought confusion allowed me, Colin, to take away the first speed build competition. But it was really close. It would have been really, really tight if Chris
Job,
had been able to find that. You know, those clear pieces can definitely be a little bit tricky, or depending on the surface that you're building on, like these gray pieces for me on my table, can be a bit hard to see. But this is the final build. We've got our blasters underneath in place. We have our front hood part that is removable, and we actually put tools inside of it. And we have both of our pilots, or rather Han Solo, the pilot, and our co-pilot, Kira, ready for their adventure in the speeder.
I'm still trying to catch up. Hold on.
While you do that,
Man.
extra pieces that we have an extra blaster ammunition, an extra mini wheel. This is what they use to make it look like it hovers. We have an extra bucket handle, or the steering handle, that is used on Han's side of the console. We have an extra clear dot, pesky clear dots that help me secure the win. An extra one of these cylinder clips. So these are the clips that are used to clip like these Technic style pieces together. Mm-hmm. And we have an extra one of these, I'm not sure what you call these, Chris. It's a dot that has a slight bar coming out of it. Kind of looks like a frying pan. Yeah. But they're pretty cool piece, pretty versatile. Really good for grilling, actually, design. They're pretty cool. But that's going to be...
I just wanted to point out, I just wanted to point out there's some cool functions in this one where you can actually store your bullets inside, and that little box I was asking about earlier, you can actually take your wrench and it goes inside right here.
That's right.
And now everything kind of gets hidden inside the spaceship. That is very cool.
Super, super cool.
All right, Colin. So congratulations on winning the first BuildCon challenge.
Thank you.
Now I'm actually I want to have another chance to win. So I'm gonna challenge you to another one.
Another one?
And
I haven't had enough.
Yeah. I wanna have another chance to win. Okay. So I have another set for you over there.
Yeah.
And now we have 2 Star Wars sets, the same one. And
what this box is for.
My challenge for you is to build another spaceship. So using the parts in this Star Wars set, we're gonna build another spaceship that we can swoosh around the galaxy with Han Solo. So build whatever you want, as long as it's a spaceship. And
as long as it's from these parts? Yeah. That's what you're saying?
Yep.
Perfect. Well, that sounds like an amazing challenge. I'm definitely looking forward to winning 2 out of 2 now in terms of challenges against you. So thanks for proposing that to me. But I don't want to keep all the fun to myself. So how about this? How about we open this challenge up to the public as well? And we won't just do it for fame and glory. We'll actually have some prizes involved in this one. So
that's a good idea.
Yeah, so my challenge is directly to the community, anyone watching this, anyone who wants to participate, no matter where you are. I want to challenge you to build a spaceship of your own. You don't have to be limited to using this specific set that we did. Chris and I will be limited for our own challenge, but for you guys, build any spaceship that you want from any set or any Lego piece that you have. We just want to see your amazing spaceship MOCs. Make it as realistic as you can, as detailed as possible. And what we'll do is we'll have some information below for you guys to be able to submit it. We'll go through and we'll pick some winners, and we'll have some amazing prizes that we'll be able to give you guys. Prizes will come in a future post. Definitely keep an eye out for that as well. But Chris, I'm excited to see what everyone else can bring as well, not just us. So what do you think?
Me too. Yeah, I think so. Like, if you guys are gonna go and take on the challenge, make sure your spaceship has an engine, a cockpit, and like if you want to put some guns on it, but it would be really cool to have a little minifigure in it as well. But it's up to you. You can make your spaceship any color and try to put something interesting. Like in this one, we actually had some storage for some weapons. So this one, do some cool things, surprise us, and make it really awesome. Something that you'll be really happy to swoosh around the galaxy with. And the most important thing is it has to be swooshable. Right, Colin? You got to be able to swoosh a spaceship.
It's not a spaceship. So this is open to all ages. So no matter if you're young or old, definitely submit. And again, on behalf of Creator Industries and New Horizon Mall, thanks so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing all of your submissions. See you later, Chris.
Bye, guys. See you.